We've all felt that surge of motivation, the electric charge after hearing an inspiring talk, reading a moving quote, or watching someone else achieve greatness. For a moment, everything feels possible. You're ready to overhaul your life, tackle that project, finally develop those habits that have eluded you for so long. But then, life happens. The feeling fades. The alarm clock rings earlier than you'd like. The to-do list multiplies. And that initial spark of motivation starts to dim. Eventually, it's gone, leaving behind a familiar frustration. Why can't you just stick with it? Why does it seem so easy for everyone else? The answer isn't more motivation. It isn't another clever tip or a secret productivity app. The real reason lies deeper in the beliefs you carry, often quietly, sometimes unconsciously, that shape what you think is possible for you. Beliefs are powerful. They're the silent architects of your actions, coloring every decision and framing every setback. Think about the stories you tell yourself when you're faced with a challenge. Are they stories of possibility or of limitation? Do you see obstacles as evidence that you're not cut out for success, or as signals to try a new approach? Consider how you approach failure. If you believe that failure is a final verdict, an indictment of your abilities or your worth, it becomes something to avoid at all costs. Every misstep stings, reinforcing the idea that you're not good enough, not disciplined enough, not meant to succeed. But what if you believed that failure was simply feedback, a natural and necessary part of the learning process? Suddenly, each setback becomes a stepping stone, an opportunity to grow, rather than a dead end. Your beliefs don't just influence how you interpret failure. They shape how you approach your goals in the first place. If you've decided, consciously or not, that you're not a morning person, how likely are you to stick with a 5 a.m. wake-up routine no matter how many times you try? If you believe that you're bad at math, how much effort will you invest in learning new skills that require it? When your beliefs are out of alignment with your goals, willpower alone isn't enough. The internal friction is too great. Eventually, you'll revert to what feels comfortable and familiar, even if it's not serving you. On the other hand, when your beliefs support your goals, everything changes. You start to see yourself as someone who is capable of change, someone who is resilient, resourceful, and worthy of success. Your actions begin to align more naturally with your intentions. The struggle doesn't disappear entirely, but it becomes manageable. You're no longer fighting an uphill battle against yourself. So how do you shift your beliefs? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to the automatic thoughts that run through your mind when you face a challenge or contemplate a new habit. Are they supportive, or do they undermine your efforts? Notice the language you use with yourself. Is it encouraging or critical? Becoming aware of your internal dialogue is the first step toward change. Next, challenge those beliefs. Ask yourself where they came from. Are they based on evidence or on old experiences that no longer apply? Are they true or simply familiar? Sometimes we inherit beliefs from family, culture, or past failures without ever questioning whether they serve us. Give yourself permission to let go of beliefs that are holding you back. Replace them with new, empowering stories. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It means choosing to focus on what you can control and on the possibility of growth. Instead of "I'm not disciplined enough," try "I'm learning how to build discipline." Instead of "I always fail at this," try "I'm getting better every time I try." Surround yourself with examples of what's possible. Seek out stories of people who have overcome similar challenges, who have changed their lives by changing their beliefs. Let their experiences remind you that transformation is possible if you're willing to look beneath the surface and do the inner work. Ultimately, motivation is a spark, but belief is the fuel. Motivation can get you started, but only your beliefs can keep you going when the initial excitement wears off. By examining and reshaping the stories you tell yourself, you can build a foundation that lasts, one that supports real, lasting change. The next time you find yourself searching for motivation, pause and look inward. Ask yourself, what do I believe about what's possible for me? Because the answer to that question, more than any hack or ritual, will determine your path forward.